everyone. This is Heidi from Hummingbird Yoga. I invite you today to join me in this short practice. We'll be doing postures on the ground today, no standing. And this can be used in conjunction with some of my other videos. As always, I like to set an intention. Today, considering equanimity. So lots of things come up in the mind when we think of equanimity, perhaps stability, peace, composure, that sense that you're calm and at peace with where you are. Some people consider it a kind of indifference, but it's really not. It's more like a detachment from what's happening around you. And so when we practice equanimity, we begin to look inward. We look at our attachments and aversions, and we begin to let go of some of that, so that we can, in the face of adversity, remain calm and relaxed. And so, how do we go about doing that? It sounds so simple, right? But actually, the practice of equanimity is really about alignment. So, aligning yourself with something larger, aligning the body, specifically mind and heart. It's about really just finding your pose. It's about finding your posture. It's about finding stillness in this moment, just as it is. And so it takes a lot of practice to be able to hold the pleasant and the unpleasant at the same time. When things all around us are changing, how do we remain calm? Well, we actually use some of those challenges around us to practice equanimity. Some of the great yogis love that kind of challenge. So as you practice today, I invite you to look at how you are in your body throughout your practice in the poses. So feel sensations, embrace them, notice any resistance. Begin to find space, use your breath, your intuition. What does your body really need? How can you move through some of this difficulty as it arises? So let's begin. I'd like to start by, again, coming into a little centering, lowering the eyes, and dropping into this moment. Just as it is, just as you are. Noticing your breath as it moves into the body and out of the body. Really have that felt sense of where you are. And then I invite you to join me in the sound of Om, the sound that connects us to each other and to all that is. Take a nice, full, deep breath. Deep breath once again. Drop the chin into the chest and allow the head to hang heavy. Drop into your heart. Inhale, roll the right ear toward the right shoulder. Left shoulder drops. Exhale, roll back to center. And then inhale over to the other side. Noticing differences. center. Inhale, lift the crown and return to that state of stillness, calm, stability. Nice full breath. Bring your hands forward. Come onto your knees and right into tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Hi, Daisy. Inhale, lift the chin, open the heart. Exhale, tuck and round into cat pose. Inhale, reach through the crown, come into a neutral spine, then send the legs out behind into your plank pose. Now you can stay here or drop your knees if this is challenging. Reaching, breathing, awakening. And then slowly, again, you can drop your knees, come all the way down onto your belly. Release your toes. And then slide the hands forward, moving right into a nice Sphinx pose. Elbows under shoulders, resting on those forearms. Press forward with your heart and breathe. Breathe into this moment just as it is. Stay here or lift yourself up on the inhale. Reach a little deeper back bend. Following even breathing. Exhale, draw yourself back to the earth. This time, slide your hands under your shoulders, tuck the chin slightly. Take a nice full breath and prepare for Bhujangasana, Cobra pose. Next, inhale, lift the fingertips. Press those elbows in towards center. Tuck the shin slightly and breathe. Notice any resistance as your belly down. Stay in this beautiful posture. Or press the palms into the earth, lifting a little higher. Keep those elbows bent and the lower rib cage connected. Just a couple of full deep breaths. What's happening? Be the observer, the skillful observer. Exhale, take it all the way down. Dropping your head. Releasing your arms. Turn a cheek for a moment and listen. Breathe. And then exhale. Back to center. Move the arms out away from the body a few inches. Nice full breath, moving into Navasana or boat pose. Inhale, lift the legs and the arms, reach out. Find your breath. Find your edge and move through it. Embrace all that you see. A couple of full deep breaths. Lift a little higher, be a little more open and expansive. And then come all the way down. Let it go. Turn it opposite cheek. Be still. Listen to your heartbeat. Inhale the head back to center. Bring the elbows under the shoulders. Interlace your fingers. And drop your chin there. For crocodile pose. Imagine the crocodile peering out above the water. Find that stability, composure, dive into it. Exhale, release your hands under shoulders. Press yourself lovingly up into a tabletop once again. Take a nice full deep breath and slide the right knee forward and that left leg out behind. Moving right into pigeon pose, sometimes known as sleeping swan. Get comfortable here. Square up your hips and your shoulders. Adjust your foot according to your unique body. And then carefully, slowly walk yourself out and down. Surrender completely. Dive in. In the midst of it all, you remain calm. Next inhale, carefully come up to center. Open the heart. And then slide that right foot back to meet the left. Find your tabletop and slide the left knee forward, walking the right leg out. Take your time to find that sweet spot, that lovely space, that place of stillness, stability, composure. Get comfortable here where you are, at ease, yielding to this moment, and then carefully, slowly take it all the way down. Let it be. Notice differences in the sides. Can you notice what's keeping you from happiness? Hold it all equally, pleasant and unpleasant. Next inhale, walk yourself back to center. Full deep breath. Take that left foot back to meet the right. This time, separate your knees nice and wide and drop into a wide-legged child's pose. Let it go. Feel your breath in your back body. Be inquisitive. Find some place to rest. And inhale, walk yourself up to center. Realign, knees come together. Sit in this simple Vajrasana hero pose. And sweep the feet to one side. Send the legs out in front of you. Press yourself into the earth. Curl the toes toward you and sit in Dandasana staff pose. Take a couple of breaths here. Feel that long spine. turn the fingertips backwards and feel yourself open. Just a little hinge movement forward, using the breath, puts you into Paschimottanasana. Now the fingers want to walk out to the sides, maybe keeping them here. Or perhaps you want to move the hands forward to the shins, still maintaining that long spine. Try touching your toes and lifting from the crown. Full expression of your pose, simple forward fold. With the corners of your mouth. Maybe a gentle smile. Exhale, release that. Slide the fingers up the shins. Grab your knees. Soles of the feet come together in Baddha Konasana, a little butterfly shape. Beautiful. Be still. In the midst of it all, cultivate equanimity, peace. You're unwavering here. It takes patience and understanding, a willingness to explore. And this body becomes a vehicle for alignment and equanimity. And open the legs wide. One foot, then the other. Keep that long spine. Maintain perfect alignment here. And then slowly walk yourself forward. Tucking the chin slightly. Just finding your edge wherever that is for you. Slow, mindful movements take you deeper within. Breathe into the back body. What can you witness? Yield here. Yield to overcome. And this yoga mat becomes a little training ground for what happens in real life, real experiences, adversity, challenges. Try walking the hands over to the right, drop the right arm, lift the left shoulder, and maybe that left arm wants to come straight up. Beautiful. Exhale carefully down. Walk yourself over to the left. Reach up through the right shoulder, right arm extends. Left arm presses down and your dristier gaze is skyward. Just a few breaths here. Exhale, take it down. And then walk the hands out. Find your deepest, most satisfying shape here. This beautiful wide angle. Inhale, come up to center. Realign, restack. And then bring the soles of the feet together. Scooch yourself forward. Little squeeze. Lift the toes at knee height. You can release your hands if you'd like. Maybe even straightening for upward facing boat. Beautiful. Relax into it. Exhale, knees bend. Grab the insteps of your feet and roll yourself back into happy baby. Maybe a little rock from side to side is in order. Carefully return to stillness. Open the heels wide, bend the knees, drop the tailbone. This beautiful pose. Exhale, releasing that. Give yourself a little squeeze. Feet come to the earth. Arms long by your sides. Moving into Setu Bandhasan bridge pose. Inhale, lift the tailbone, press through those hip points, squeeze. Align knees and hips and shoulders. Listen to your breath. Exhale, roll the spine back to the earth. Another little squeeze. Open the arms wide. And then carefully, as you move that left hip out, turn over to your right for a simple spinal twist. Drop into the earth. Inhale, one knee up, followed by the other. Another little squeeze. And then release your arms. Carefully roll over to your left. Squeeze out anything unnecessary. Turn your drishti or gaze to the right. Gentle twist. Notice your breath. Exhale, unwind. Inhale, come back to center. Another squeeze. Send the left leg out. Pull the right knee in for Pavana Muktasana. Really grow long in the spine. Exhale, take it to the other side. Left knee comes in toward the shoulder. Flex the feet hard to get a little more challenge in this simple pose. Breathing up and down, side to side. And then carefully releasing that. Separate your feet, lay the body out in your Shavasana, corpse pose. absolutely nothing to do here. Be still.